What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Lago One Half Enduro. And it's just basically a quick random talks. If it's quick, if it's not, it's not. Basically did some work and thought I was gonna be someplace else tonight, but it didn't work out the way it is, so I'm home, so why not fire up the old random talks? I did it in a long time. So I'll talk about some stuff that is how should I say this? A little newsworthy, but and also talk about some impressions of some games that I've been playing that's good. And I think, and like I said, if anybody jumps in. If not, that should be it. But I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I did one of these, so hell. Anyway, so I have to say, thank the people who are watching the Mario video that I'm doing. Then, like I said, I did it all in one shot, but I cut it up in pieces. So I'll take a little break this week. I will post a bonus video plus, of course, the week after that will be part 3. I think I could put something bit better to prove my point, so I'll do that. Another thing will be I have also, what do you call it? I forgot what you call it. A video that's gonna go up. You guys watch the channel. We went to the Zelda Live, so I'm going to me, Sprite, Katie. Basically, we have a review and a little talking about Zelda Live. So that videos, I'll put that together. It should be up by the end of this week, hopefully. I mean, it's not much to do. I might put it up tonight. Who knows? Or tomorrow. But keep an eye out for that, as that was really a good show. Had fun watching that orchestra and the live music. Very cool. So right now we have excuse me. Right now we have some stuff that's going on in gaming. So talk a little bit about it, as I said, and see what you guys think about it. So once again, EA has bought shut down an old studio and bought a new studio. Oh boy. I don't understand why studios keep on letting EA buy them. I mean, granted, Visceral Games was part of EA for the get-go, but oh man, I mean, seriously, like I said in a video back, I said, if you see EA coming, run. Get your shit and run. It is not worthy of all. If you see how can you see the past? Is the money that worthy? If that is the money that worthy that you want to do this? It makes no sense. Oh, I really do not get how you guys don't see how. I mean, it's just weird. You see it, and you think you should be like, you know what? Yeah, that's a little crazy. Let's not get into that. But no, people still buy their stuff. So it's weird. But let's go through this again. And we have a couple of stuff that's going to be, oh man. So, of course, you have EA Big, Maxis, Mystic, Bullfrog, Origin, Westwood, DreamWorks, Panatic, Black Box, Pandemic, Playfish, New FX, Visceral, BioWare Montreal, which is going to be BioWare soon. I mean, what is up? Yeah, seriously. There, I have to give the Jim Starley. He said it, but that EA is like the unicorn of gaming developers. They make a lot of money, but still, and then also Ghost Games is also close to that chopping block. Why? Because the new Need for Speed, not good, not cutting it, and they put a freaking loot box. I get you. I mean, I work. How the heck I work for Need for Speed for Most Wanted, the original one, and how far has Need for Speed fallen? My goodness, man. Most Wanted and Carbon. I mean, I would say Most Wanted is the best, in my opinion. Carbon's right behind because it continues the story. I love Underground 1 and 2. The run was kind of good. I was into that. Most Wanted, the second Most Wanted is all right. But, man, it is crazy. So, it's just, and it's not looking good. And I'm sorry to see how. Yeah, no, I see this, Floyd. Yeah, I mean, the specific regions, that's what I said. Montreal, I'm gonna back off and not count that. Like, it's not BioWare proper, and people still got to move around to EA and also to BioWare. Floyd put up Dice LA, but if you just count just main studio shut down, it's been 12. It's been 12 studios. Then you add in, like I said, you add in Montreal or Dice LA or subsidiaries is even more than that. So I think I'll have to give my number. I mean, if it's just full studios, it'll be 12 and 14 years. But that's still not a good record, man. Like, seriously, that's what I don't know why people keep looking for that love from EA. But right now they bought Star Wars. So they have the license for 10 years. And Disney and Star Wars, they're gonna make their money. So hey, they're gonna milk that franchise. Apologize, I'm eating right now. I had a long day, but yeah, it's just ridiculous. Now they bought Respawn, and the thing I hear about Respawn is they force you guys to put Titanfall in a clutch last year. That would have been a signal for me to be like, I don't know. That would have been a real signal. What, that $450 million was that enticing for that? Now EA owns the IP, the IP that you guys had, and you were building a proper thing to, because you had Titanfall 1 and 2, and 2 was way better than 1. I have 2 on PC, and it's a really good game. Need to finish it. I have not finished it. I do need to finish it though. But it's a real good game, and man, it's just sad that that's what's going on now in gaming. The writing's on the wall, and this Respawn just said, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Quinn, you will see that it kind of weird from that these guys are the same thing who did Infinity Ward, and you would think, well, let's not sell IP and our rights to some people, but maybe the money's enticing. Maybe that's something I don't know. I mean, I have been offered stuff in many times. I mean, I still remember in 2007 when my company was hot and we were getting recognized all over the place. People was calling my phone because they wanted to buy. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. We went down the wrong pipe. Anyway, yeah, I was offered a good amount of money as well to buy my company, but since I built my company from the ground up, and it's a unique company with a unique name, and I didn't want to like give it up like that. Nah, worked too hard for it. Didn't want to give it up. Maybe because of the love that I put blood, sweat, and tears and love into this company. That's why I didn't want to give it up. But to each their own. So Dice, not Dice, I'm sorry, Respawn. Wish y'all best of luck. I hope you guys hear that chopping block. Ghost Games and BioWare. Whew. I do not know what to say to you guys. That's going to be a little more tougher to do. So let's see how that works out. What up, June?
I'm kind of surprised I'm in this.
I'm just, like I said, I was supposed to do something, but I didn't. And I just came home and before I go get ready for work tomorrow. I said, yeah, let me put up. I ain't did a random talk or a podcast in a long, long time. So I said, why not? I'm just laughing to see how, not laughing, but it's sad. I mean, a Respawn did not see the writing on the wall. It's like Respawn is like in the house and you see all the students that got shut down in blood.
I was about to say they escaped those came back to them, didn't they?
Huh?
Respawned them and then somehow came back to them.
Well, the developers did, and they went on to create Infinity Ward, and then they gone. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
That me facepalm right now because the developers of our studios, and yet they're on a crew that's heading that their studios got closed.
Well, some people don't learn. The money just too much, man. That's all I could say. That's the only thing I could think of.
That's an OEC.
Again, I would just explain why. Yeah, I mean, I when my company was doing really great, people was offering me money, and you know what? I'm good not taking the money. I worked too hard to build my company up from the ground up. Just set it off like that. I didn't do it for the money. I did it for the love of what I like to do, and it turned out that way, and that's what it is.
That I could agree on for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing
About
against
your company,
huh?
if you care about your company, love your business and try to be sure it grows.
Yeah, I mean, this is not throwing shade against other people who who did that. I mean, everybody have their own reasons for many things. So I'm not saying that, but it is kind of just like, oh wow, unique, very unique. Anyway, excuse me. Speaking of that, so I mean that's EA and their stuff. I'm trying to see. Did I not post it? I swear I post. No, because I want to share. Oh, there it is. I want to share that as well too. Which is, man, dude, do I not like when people do all these ads all over the dang thing?
Hold on. I was saying RTUS.
Uh-oh.
That's the one you're trying to post up?
No. I'm trying to pull up the thing where I have it right now where you just get a bunch of stuff. Basically, it's the article from the new Sony CFO talks about changing the console cycle about PlayStation 5 being an interactive console. They had the meeting and talking about how Sony Sony's talking about how they're not gonna make that much improvement from PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 4 Pro.
Ow.
Nah, it's not surprising.
I just had the face palm because seriously, I heard that the PS5 is supposed to be a step up from the Pro. Am I right?
A significant step up. That's what you said.
Small step from the
Yeah,
PS4 Pro.
yeah, small step. Yeah, yep. That's what it is. As you can see from the statement, it appears that the software increasingly becoming more important than hardware, which Iwata and everybody been saying that for so long. Echo something by Jim Ryan recently. Why he suggested that before that Sony is going to focus more on software side of business rather than the hardware, meaning that the PlayStation 5 will be an interactive console. It might not exactly be a thing to go because the PS5 is a minor upgrade to the PlayStation 4 Pro. Quality of software has to be consistent. There's no reason for Sony to knock off the top of the mountain. Well, I hope they do that.
There's hope, and then there's reaching for Mount Everest.
Yep. But they already said they're gonna try to do the whole interactive and also whole what do you call it? In their meeting they did the talking about how they're gonna do microtransactions and stuff in their games. Oh man, it just